Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a topic that doesn't get nearly enough airtime, but trust me, it's one you'll want to stick around for. Masturbation, especially for seniors over 60. Yeah, I said it. Masturbation, seniors, and what happens when this totally normal part of life gets a little out of hand after 60. If you're 60 thinking, whoa, this is bold, hear me out, because this video is packed with insights that could change the way you think about your health and happiness. Whether you're a senior yourself, curious about aging well, or just here for some real talk about wellness, this is for you. Let's be honest, talking about masturbation after 60 isn't exactly cocktail party chatter, but it's so important. It's a natural, healthy part of life that can boost your mood, ease stress, and even help you sleep better. But here's the deal. When it's overdone, especially as we age, it can lead to some unexpected physical, emotional, and even social challenges. And nobody's out here talking about it enough. That's why we're diving deep into the biggest mistakes seniors make with masturbation after 60. Backing it up with science, and sharing practical ways to keep things balanced so you can live your best life. By the end of this, you'll feel empowered with knowledge to take control of your health, mind, body, and soul. So grab a drink, get comfy, and let's jump in. And if you like no-nonsense health talks like this, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Ready? Let's do this. Masturbation is nothing to shy away from, even for seniors. It's a normal part of human sexuality, and for folks over 60, it can be a great way to stay in tune with your body and feel good. Research from the Journal of Sexual Medicine back in 2016 found that over half of people aged 60 to 75 stay sexually active in some way, whether with a partner or solo. That's something to celebrate. It shows vitality, self-awareness, and a zest for life. But as we age, our bodies and minds change. Hormones shift, energy dips, and emotions can hit harder. Masturbation, when done in moderation, is a fantastic outlet. But when it becomes excessive, it can cause problems that hit seniors harder than younger folks. Why? Because after 60, your body doesn't bounce back as fast, and your mental health can take a bigger hit from habits that spiral. So let's walk through the biggest mistakes seniors make with masturbation after 60 and how to avoid them, starting with the physical side of things. Pushing your body too hard. One of the first traps seniors fall into with masturbation is overdoing it physically. You might be wondering, how much is too much? It's not just about how often. It's about how it feels in your body. After 60, your body's not as resilient as it was in your 20s. For men, excessive masturbation can lead to irritation, reduced sensitivity, or even trouble with erections over time. A 2018 study in urology pointed out that too much stimulation can desensitize nerve endings, which can make intimacy, solo or with a partner, less enjoyable. For women, frequent or aggressive masturbation, especially without proper care, can cause discomfort or irritation, particularly since menopause often brings vaginal dryness due to lower estrogen levels. Then there's the energy factor. Masturbation releases a flood of feel-good chemicals like dopamine and endorphins, but it also takes effort. For seniors, overdoing it can leave you feeling wiped out, achy, or just off, especially if you're managing conditions like arthritis or chronic fatigue. I heard from a viewer who said, "I didn't realize how drained I felt until I slowed down." That's a real wake-up call. The fix here is all about listening to your body. Moderation doesn't mean a strict rule, but if you're feeling sore, tired, or less interested in other parts of life, it's a sign to ease up. Try spacing things out. maybe a few times a week instead of daily, and keep it gentle. For women, a good water-based lubricant can make a huge difference, especially post-menopause. For men, giving your body a break between sessions helps maintain sensitivity and avoid strain. It's about enjoying yourself without pushing past what feels good, leaning on masturbation to cope. Now, let's shift gears to the emotional side of things, because this is where a lot of seniors get tripped up. Life after 60 can bring some heavy moments. Retirement, losing loved ones, or just feeling a bit lonely. Masturbation can feel like a quick fix, a way to chase a moment of joy when things feel tough. But here's the catch. Using masturbation to cope with stress, sadness, or boredom can turn it into an unhealthy habit. Psychologically, it's easy to get hooked on the quick hit of pleasure. A 2020 study in Psychology of Addictive Behaviors found that compulsive sexual behaviors, like excessive masturbation, can light up the brain's reward system in a way that's not too different from addiction. Over time, you might find yourself reaching for masturbation not because you're in the mood, but because you're trying to escape something else. For seniors, this is a big deal. Loneliness is already a risk factor for depression and cognitive decline, according to the National Institute on Aging. If masturbation becomes your go-to way to numb those feelings, it can keep you from addressing the root causes, like needing more social connection or support. I've got a story for you. A friend of mine, let's call her Linda, is 65. After her partner passed away, she found herself masturbating more, not out of desire, but as a way to feel something other than grief. It started to take over, and she noticed she was pulling back from friends and hobbies. It wasn't until she started therapy that she realized she was using masturbation to avoid her emotions. If this sounds familiar, take a moment to check in with yourself. Are you masturbating because you want to, or because you're dodging something tougher? The good news is you can break that cycle. Try redirecting that energy into things that lift you up, like calling a friend, joining a senior center activity, or picking up a new hobby like gardening or painting. Even something as simple as a daily walk can shift your mood. If you're struggling, talking to a counselor can be a game changer for processing those big emotions in a healthy way, letting it affect your relationships. Another big mistake is not realizing how masturbation can impact your relationships. If you're in a partnership, excessive masturbation can create a wedge between you and your partner, even if it's unintentional. For example, if one of you is turning to solo sessions a lot, it might reduce intimacy or make the other feel left out. A 2019 study in Archives of Sexual Behavior showed that couples over 60 who talk openly about their sexual needs tend to have stronger, happier relationships. But when masturbation becomes a secret or takes over, it can chip away at that connection. I've heard from viewers who said their partner felt hurt or unwanted because masturbation seemed to replace shared moments. This isn't just for partnered seniors, though. If you're single, excessive masturbation can affect how you connect with others. If you're spending a lot of time alone with this habit, you might start pulling back from friends, family, or new opportunities to meet people. For seniors, relationships are a lifeline for mental health, and anything that isolates you can take a toll. The solution here is about balance and openness. If you're with a partner, have an honest conversation about what you both need. It might feel awkward, but saying something like, "I enjoy my solo time, but I want to make sure we're still close," can open the door to deeper connection. If you're single, make sure you're balancing personal time with social time. Join a book club, volunteer, or take a class to stay engaged. Masturbation is great, but it's not a substitute for human connection. Overlooking your overall health. Here's another big one. Neglecting your overall health while focusing too much on masturbation. After 60, your body needs more care than ever, and things like poor diet, lack of exercise, or not enough sleep can make the effects of excessive masturbation worse. Let's break it down with some science. Masturbation releases hormones like prolactin, which can make you feel calm but also sleepy. If you're already low on energy because you're not eating well or moving enough, frequent sessions can leave you feeling even more sluggish. For men, there's another angle. Excessive ejaculation can deplete zinc levels over time, according to a 2017 study in Nutrients. Zinc is super important for your immune system, especially as you age, so this isn't something to ignore. For women, hormonal changes after menopause add another layer. Excessive masturbation without proper care, like staying hydrated or using lubrication, can worsen issues like vaginal atrophy, where the vaginal walls get thinner and more fragile. If you're not taking care of your overall health, these problems can snowball. The fix is straightforward, but powerful. Prioritize your wellness. Eat a diet full of fruits, veggies, and lean proteins to keep your energy up. Get moving. Even a 20-minute walk every day can boost your mood and stamina. Make sure you're drinking enough water and getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep to help your body recharge. For women, talk to your doctor about menopause-related changes and whether something like a lubricant or hormone therapy could help. For men, a multivitamin with zinc can support your immune system. When your body's in good shape, masturbation feels better and doesn't take as much out of you. Getting stuck in a pornography loop. Let's talk about something a lot of seniors deal with but don't always admit: relying too much on pornography alongside masturbation. With the internet, access to adult content is easier than ever, and for seniors, it can feel like a safe way to explore or stay sexually active, especially if you're single or widowed. But here's the problem. Overusing porn can cause some real issues. A 2021 study in Sexualities found that frequent pornography use can desensitize your brain's reward system, making it harder to feel satisfied with real-life intimacy or even solo sessions without a screen. One viewer put it perfectly: "I got so used to videos that I forgot how to enjoy myself without them." That's a sign things are out of balance. For seniors, this can hit especially hard. If you grew up in a time when sexuality was hush-hush, leaning on porn might bring up feelings of shame or guilt, which can mess with your mental health. Plus, excessive porn can create unrealistic expectations about your body or desires, which isn't helpful at any age. The key is to use it wisely. If you enjoy pornography, keep it occasional, maybe once or twice a week, and choose content that feels respectful and aligns with what you're comfortable with. Better yet, try sparking your imagination in other ways, like reading erotic stories or just letting your mind wander. If you feel like porn's taking over, a therapist who specializes in sexual health can help you find balance without any judgment. It's about keeping masturbation enjoyable without letting external stuff control the experience. Why balance matters. The science. So why does all this matter? Let's tie it together with some science. Masturbation, when done in moderation, has real benefits for seniors. It can lower stress, lift your mood, and even support prostate health for men, according to a 2016 study in European Urology. But when it's excessive, it can throw off your body's hormonal balance, strain your nervous system, and take a toll on your mental health. For seniors, the stakes are higher because your body and mind are more sensitive to imbalances. The secret is mindfulness. paying attention to how masturbation fits into your life. Does it feel like a healthy, fun part of your routine, or is it starting to take over? Are you doing it because you want to or out of habit? Asking these questions keeps you in the driver's seat. How to keep masturbation healthy. After 60. All right, let's wrap this up with some practical ways to keep masturbation healthy and enjoyable after 60. First, set boundaries that work for you. There's no one-size-fits-all, but decide what feels right, maybe a few times a week, and check in with yourself regularly. Second, take care of your whole body. Eat well, stay active, and get enough rest to keep your energy and health on point. Third, stay connected. If you're with a partner, talk openly about your needs. If you're single, make time for friends and activities that keep you engaged. Fourth, mix things up. Explore other ways to feel good, like meditation, hobbies, or joining a community group. And finally, don't be afraid to seek help. If masturbation feels compulsive or it's affecting your life, a doctor or therapist can offer support without judgment. You've got this. Wow, we covered a lot, didn't we? Masturbation after 60 is a normal, healthy part of life, but it's all about finding that sweet spot. By steering clear of these mistakes, pushing your body too hard, using it to cope, letting it affect relationships, neglecting your health, and getting stuck in a porn loop, you can keep this part of your life fun, fulfilling, and guilt-free. I hope this video gave you some new insights and practical tips to thrive as a senior. If it resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Here's my challenge. Drop a comment below and share one thing you learned today or a step you're going to take, like trying a new hobby or having an honest talk with your partner. I read every comment, and I can't wait to hear from you. And if you know someone who could use this info, share this video with them. Let's break the stigma around senior sexuality and keep these conversations going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay healthy, stay connected, and keep living your best life.